Hi, Faye. Sorry to bug you right after check-in, but I just wanted to follow up on the participation fee for today's class picnic. I still haven't received your share. OMG, seriously? You're messaging about that now? We literally just unloaded the cooler. Can't it wait until we're roasting marshmallows or something? I get that the timing's not perfect, but I've already covered everyone's portion up front. I messaged the group a few days ago asking for reimbursement before the picnic started, and out of the entire group, you're the only one who hasn't paid me back yet. Me? No way! I totally told you I'd handle it during the trip, didn't I? Like, I swear I said that. Or dreamed it. Same thing, right? You definitely didn't dream it. I remember you said it yesterday at school pickup. You literally walked up to me and said, "Don't worry, I'll bring the money with me and pay you back the day of the picnic." Jamie and Tara were standing right next to us, so they'll remember it too. Oh, that. Yeah, sure. Maybe I did say something like that. Gosh, I have so many conversations with people, I can't keep track anymore. Brain fog from the stress, you know. Yeah, it has been pretty stressful lately. It's the end of the school year, summer vacation's about to start. I get it. I just want to confirm when, exactly, that's going to happen. Yeah, about that. So, I kind of only brought cash for snacks and maybe an emergency latte. We're in serious essentials only mode right now. Faye, I specifically said I needed everyone's share 2 days before the trip. I planned the group reservation fee, the shelter rental, even the catering deposit. I was willing to make an exception in your case because I thought I could count on you to pay me back like you said you would. And I deeply appreciate your generosity. Honestly, it's so brave of you to take that on. Not everyone would front that kind of money without blinking. You're like the MVP of the PTA, you know? Faye, this isn't about praise. It's about paying your share. Look, I didn't not plan to pay. It's just, with the economy and my husband's whole salary crash and burn thing, we've been basically living on vibes. I figured I could just make up for it after the weekend. It's not like I'm going to vanish into the woods or anything. I don't really appreciate that. This isn't funny. Relax, I swear you'll get your money. Cross my heart. Pinky promise. Whatever you need. I'm good for it. Always have been. We'll talk after the picnic. I expect this settled. Totally. Let's just enjoy the lovely day, okay? No need to get all finance department on me. Hey, Faye, it's time to stop dodging this. The picnic's over and you still haven't paid me back. I've waited more than long enough. Wait, hold up. Weren't you covering it? I thought you said something about helping us out and taking care of it for us. Like, when I told you about our financial situation, you kind of implied that I didn't need to worry about it anymore. Or was I imagining that? No, you were definitely imagining it. I never said one single word about paying it for you. I said I fronted the cost for everyone and expected each family to pay their share before the picnic. That was made crystal clear in the group chat on multiple occasions. Wow, okay, so now I'm just the poor mom getting dragged in front of the class. I told you things were hard with my husband's salary getting cut, and now you're turning that into some kind of moral failing? This isn't about your finances, it's about commitment. You knew exactly what this event would cost. If you were struggling, why push so hard to be there? Because everyone else was going. You think I wanted my kid to be the only one left behind? Faye, you weren't even invited. You overheard us planning at Mimi's and forced your way in. So I'm not going to let you rewrite history. Let's take a moment and just be honest about what happened. You weren't part of the original planning group. The moms and I were meeting at Mimi's to finalize everything. You happened to walk by and saw us talking, then came straight over to the table and sat right down. Oh my God, is that a crime now? I saw people I knew and said hi. Didn't realize friendship had a guest list. You didn't just say hi, you sat down uninvited and immediately started asking what we were trying to hide. When we explained we were planning a picnic and it would cost a bit because of the park rental, food coordination, and shared gear, you got loud and accused us of excluding you on purpose. Because you were. You all looked at each other like I didn't belong there. And yeah, I got upset because it hurt. You guilt-tripped everyone into letting you come, and when we reminded you of the cost, you stood up and said, "I'll pay for me and my kid. That's not a problem." Okay, sure. Maybe I said that. It was a stressful week. It's not just this once. You always say, "I'll pay later," and then you vanish. You've made it a habit, and we're done enabling it. Did you know that we've built an entire meme culture around you, Faye? None of us use the term eat and run anymore. We call it eat now, Faye later. Because every single time there's a group expense, you say you'll pay later and then just never do.
Excuse me? That's practically slander. That makes me sound like a scam artist or some kind of low-level con woman. I can't believe you'd repeat that.
I didn't make it up, Faye. It's just how people really think about you. Remember when you didn't pay your share at Lily's birthday lunch? Or when we all went out for coffee after the school cleanup? Or the bus fee from the field trip? You always smile and say, "I'll Venmo you tonight," and then conveniently disappear.
That's not fair. A few of those times people offered to treat me. Out of pity, probably. I never asked for it.
No one has ever offered to pay for you. In fact, at least 2 moms told me they started asking you to sign IOU notes just to have something on paper because they're tired of waiting and being polite about it.
Wow, okay, you want to throw it all in my face like that? Fine, I'll pay. I'll pay the whole damn thing after my husband's paycheck hits next week.
Good. I've already put together the full invoice. Want to see it? Since you asked, the total comes out to $5,000. That includes your portion of the picnic and the reimbursements the PTA had to issue after all the complaints we got about you.
What? You can't be serious. $5,000? Are you out of your mind? What is this, some kind of scam? You think I walked out of there with a hot tub?
You might want to sit down before calling it a scam. The biggest chunk isn't from your share of the picnic costs. It's from the camping gear and food you helped yourself to, none of which belonged to you.
Wait, what are you even talking about? I didn't steal anything. I grabbed a few extra cupcakes and borrowed a chair while the kids were at the lake. That's not theft.
You took a full dessert tray labeled with someone else's name, you emptied a cooler that wasn't yours, and the Millers reported their folding chairs missing after the picnic, the same ones you were seen packing into your car.
This is ridiculous. A few snacks and a borrowed chair don't cost thousands.
Some of that food was premium-grade meat. Those desserts were homemade for a group. And the biggest chunk of that actually was a single bottle of wine that you took from another group's cooler and then drank it all by yourself. They reported it to the PTA, and we decided to foot the bill temporarily to avoid causing a public controversy. You should be thanking your lucky stars this stayed private.
All right, well, if you're going to be such a jerk about this, then fine, I'll pay your stupid little extortion money. I'll get the money to you in the next couple of weeks. Promise.
No more promises, Faye. I have heard next week too many times. The PTA's already covered the damages for you. Now it's time for you to cover them back. We need the money. Now.
Okay. You're really not letting up, are you? I said I'd pay, and I will. I just need a little time to move things around. My husband gets paid at the end of the week, and once that hits, we'll have the funds. Just come to my house Monday, and I'll hand it to you directly. In cash. All of it. No more back and forth.
Are you actually serious this time? Because if I show up and you pull another stunt, I am not the one you'll have to deal with. Without getting into specifics, let's just say that it would be the worst decision you've ever made to stand me up again.
I'm serious, dead serious. I'll even text you my address again to be sure. Monday, you come over, I hand you the envelope, and this whole mess goes away. Cool?
Fine, I'll be there Monday. Let's hope for your sake that you actually mean it this time.
Are you kidding me right now? I just went to your house and your neighbor says you moved out yesterday. What the hell is going on, Faye? Oh, that. Yeah, we ended up moving a little sooner than expected. Total chaos. I meant to let you know, but, life.
You looked me in the face and told me to come by today. You said you'd have the money ready. You planned this all out, didn't you?
Relax. It's not like I faked my death or something. Things just happened fast. New job for my husband, fresh start for the family. I barely had time to pack, let alone write goodbye notes.
What about the $5,000 you owe?
Oh, right, that. Yeah, since we moved, I guess I can't really pay you anymore. Super inconvenient, huh?
You can wire it, transfer it, mail a damn check. Don't even pretend like you're out of options.
Actually, I think I'll just count it as a farewell gift from everyone. That saves you time chasing me down, and I get to focus on our new chapter. So efficient, right?
You're unbelievable. You conned me. You conned all of us.
Oh, let's not be so dramatic. Conning is such a stretch. I'd call it creative exit strategy. Either way, I'm out, so bye. You think you're walking away from this? You think I'm going to just let this slide? Mallory, sweetie, you really should learn how to let things go. You'll get wrinkles. No, you'll get consequences. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Mallory, what is wrong with you? You actually sent a $5,000 invoice to my husband's new office? How did you even get that address? Are you seriously stalking us now?
No, I'm not stalking you. You're the one who ran off without paying a cent of what you owed. I'm just making sure someone finally holds you responsible.
We moved because of my husband's transfer. I told you that. Why are you acting like I faked it just to ditch a bill?
Because you said you'd pay, then you vanished. And by the way, I go out of my way to track down his new workplace. I didn't need to.
So what then? Did you talk to him? Did something happen between you two? Wait. Oh my God! Are you sleeping with my husband?
Oh my God, no, don't be ridiculous. I wouldn't touch your husband with a 10-foot pole. But clearly you know absolutely nothing about where he works.
What does that even mean?
It means the president of his company and the one who signed off on forwarding that notice is my father.
Wait, what?
You heard me. My father runs the company your husband works for.
No one told me that. There's no way.
Not everything needs to be announced. But actually talking to your husband about his work might have saved you from underestimating who you were messing with.
So you're saying this whole time you've just been sitting there watching me screw myself?
Pretty much, and I wasn't the only one. You remember Haley, don't you? Haley Miller?
What about her?
She's the sales manager at my father's company, which means she was your husband's direct supervisor until the transfer.
You've got to be kidding me. That can't be real.
It's very real. She filed the original complaint in her professional capacity after you helped yourself to her chairs and food at the picnic. HR had to get involved, quietly.
No one said a word to me. Why wouldn't someone warn me?
Because no one trusted you not to spin it into more drama. You already faked innocence when you knew you were in the wrong.
So what now? You're going to keep rubbing it in?
No, I'm just telling you the facts. That invoice, it wasn't some revenge letter. It was drafted by a lawyer, approved by HR, and handed off through official channels.
I can't believe you're actually involved the company in this.
I didn't have to. The PTA did. I just made sure it landed where it needed to.
So, is he paying it?
Yes, your husband called, and he said he would pay the full $5,000. He apologized for the situation and for your overall unacceptable behavior, and said he wants to make things right.
He talked to you?
He did, and he also mentioned he's considering divorce. He said this whole thing was the last straw.
What? He said that to you? Divorce?
You'll have to ask him if you want to know more. It's not my business what happens in your marriage, but yes, he sounded serious.
But I can't talk to him now. He left. He walked out with our kids this morning. Didn't even say anything, just packed a bag and left. We haven't even unpacked everything in our new place yet.
I guess he didn't see the point.
You don't get it. I didn't mean for it to go this far. I just didn't want to be humiliated. I was going to pay, eventually.
Eventually doesn't cut it anymore. You crossed a line.
Please, can't we just talk this through?
We already did. Goodbye, Faye.
No, don't do this. You can't just ignore me now. Mallory, are you seriously not going to answer?
Faye's husband ended up filing for divorce not long after the invoice landed on his desk. He took full custody of their kids, and from what I hear, it wasn't a hard case to make. Stories started surfacing left and right after that, overnight absences, babysitting dumped on neighbors, and most telling, a suspicious drain on their savings that traced back to dates with someone who definitely wasn't her husband. The court didn't go easy on her. Between the $5,000 she still owed the PTA, the alimony, and the damages, she's now neck-deep in debt. She's working it off from a rural town somewhere, living with extended family. I won't lie, part of me wondered if she'd ghost again, but she hasn't. The PTA gets regular payments now, small but steady. I guess even someone like Faye can recognize when the game's finally over. I'm just glad that for the first time, she's paying her dues the honest way.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.